Hello there ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another horrific incidents video with me, the Lord of Terror. First off, may I start this video by wishing all of you a very happy Halloween, and I hope you all enjoy this weekend to the fullest. We all have fond memories of Halloween, the crisp winter air, the candy, the costumes, the fun and games. It is a very fun time for all, and a great excuse to get some free candy. During this video, we'll go over some real life events of when Halloween went sickeningly bad. At 28 years old, you're apparently too old to go trick-or-treating, so instead of going trick-or-treating this year, I'm doing some videos for all of you. I hope you all enjoy the videos, and just to mention that this list is not listed in any particular order or order of severity. They are listed at random. So let's get straight into 7 horrific incidents that happened on Halloween. Number 7. Poisoned candy. On Halloween 1974 in Texas, a shocking incident and one of my biggest personal fears of Halloween took place. A man named Timothy O'Brien, later nicknamed the Candyman, was having financial difficulties and was over $100,000 in debt. O'Brien had a disgusting plan. In order to raise funds to pay his debt, he poisoned trick-or-treat candy with cyanide and intentionally gave some to his 8-year-old son to claim the life insurance money on his own son's death. O'Brien also gave out poisoned candy to other kids around the neighborhood in order to cover his tracks and make it look like a genuine accident. Tragically, his son died that same Halloween night. Fortunately for the other children, they had not yet eaten their candy when word broke out about what had happened. On March 1984, O'Brien was executed on death row by lethal injection. Number 6. Gangland Halloween murders. In 1993, Pasadena, California, a group of young teenagers had been out trick-or-treating in their local neighborhood. Sadly, the young teens were at the wrong place at the wrong time and were gunned down in the middle of the street by California gang members. 3 of the group of young teenagers passed away from their injuries. Number 5. Corpse or well-designed prop. On Halloween 2005 in Delaware, passers-by were amazed by an incredibly lifelike prop, a woman's body hanging 15 feet above the street. Passers-by drove past, and local residents did not think much of it, as they assumed it had been a rigged Halloween prop. It later turned out to be a real woman that had committed suicide earlier that same Halloween day. Number 4. The Halloween film Copycat. In October 2012, Jake Evans, a 17-year-old Texan, had watched the 2007 Halloween film 3 times over the course of the previous week. He found himself impressed with the ease that Michael Myers was able to murder his family in the film, and decided that he was going to try it himself. He then stole his grandfather's gun and murdered his sister and then his mother. He had also planned to murder other family members, including his grandparents that lived across the street. His father and other 2 sisters had been out the night of the incident. Evans then phoned 911 and confessed to what he had done and was arrested and later sentenced to 45 years in prison. Number 3. The Egging Murder. On Halloween 1998, 21-year-old named Carl Jackson was driving home through the Bronx, New York, when a group of young teenagers egged his car. Jackson then got out of his car and began arguing with the teenagers, asking them why they'd egged him. When Jackson sat back down in his car, one of the young boys pulled out a gun, firing straight at Jackson's head, killing him instantly. A very shocking, sad, and tragic incident. Number 2. The Halloween Creeper Murder. On Halloween 2011 in Armstrong, BC, 18-year-old Taylor Van Dyst had gone out for Halloween dressed up as a zombie. Van Dyst had left home at around 6 p.m. to meet a friend. She'd been walking around the tracks and was texting back and forth with her friend. In the last text her friend received, Van Dyst wrote about being creeped and being followed by a strange man. Van Dyst's body was later found beaten to death in a bush near the tracks. Her murderer was later found to be Matthew Forrester, who was eventually convicted of first-degree murder. Number 1. Ohio Halloween Triple Murder. On Halloween 2010 in Ohio, a 16-year-old boy returned to his family home in Martin, Ohio, and believed he'd stumbled into a prank when he found the murdered bodies of his brother, mother, and stepfather. Devon Griffin discovered the bodies of his slain family members, Derek Griffin, 23, Susan Liskey, and her husband William Liskey, when he returned home after attending church. The teenager told authorities it looked like a joke from a Halloween party. The boy's stepfather, William Liskey, had a son, William Liskey Jr., who was later arrested and charged for the murders. William Liskey Jr. was sentenced to 3 life sentences for his crimes and later committed suicide in prison. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments below your opinion and if anything scary has ever happened to you on Halloween. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more real-life horror.